Hey, welcome back to another episode. Today we have Mark Cloud. Hi, Mark.
Hey, how are you?
It's a pleasure to have you today. Thank you for making the time to be here.
My pleasure.
Will you tell us a little bit of what you do and what services your business offers?
Yeah, so I work for Southern California Edison, and I think when I say that, virtually everyone knows what we do as a core business. But if you don't know, we supply electricity to virtually all of Southern California. The only areas that we don't serve are those that are served by municipal utilities like Riverside Public Utilities and LADWP, that's the large one. Everything else is served by us. And so we virtually serve all Southern California with their electricity needs. And the whole goal is, the product is a safe and reliable flow of electricity. That's what we do.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I believe your title is Government Affairs Manager. So what made you get into that field in?
Yeah, well, it wasn't necessarily planned, but it worked out really well. My first job out of college was working for a nonprofit called the ARC. We take care of folks with disabilities. I'm on their board now. And when I was fresh out of college, putting my dues in, one of the board members there who worked for Riverside Public Utilities, one of the municipal utilities, said, Mark, I like what you're doing here. You want to come work for us? And of course I said yes. And it was a good job opportunity. And I learned a lot about the utility industry there. And so it was water and electricity there. And so I learned a lot about the utility business, which is what led me to where I am now, which is doing government affairs work for Southern California Edison. So I guess I'm in the utility business now.
Very nice.
That's awesome. So working as a government affairs, so you won't know these answers.
I think so. We'll hope.
How does Edison partner with local communities and government to better serve residents?
So we do several things, but one of the things that I wanted to mention on that front is we do everything we can to improve our local cities in every way that we can. So it's not just serving them safe and reliable electricity. We want to go above and beyond that. We support a lot of nonprofits throughout Southern California, and we love doing that. We love supporting chambers, chambers like the Eastvale Chamber, which does such great work, bringing people together. And so we love supporting chambers. And we participate in all kinds of community events, and we do everything we can to kind of make our service as frictionless as possible in the municipalities that we serve.
Yeah, and it's very visible because I've seen. I go to little leagues, community little league sports, and you guys are sponsors there too. Yeah, love that.
Yeah, you see our squirrel billboards, probably the little squirrel.
Yeah,
yeah.
And we thank you for being a President Circle member of the chamber, because I know you guys are really supportive and have been for a few years.
Yeah, well, this is a great chamber. Honestly, it's one of the best chambers around. And I'm not just blowing smoke. When I say that, I really mean it. And so we're happy to be a part of this chamber. Yeah.
Thank you. What programs are available to help residents save on energy costs or improve energy efficiency at home?
Well, if you can think of any innovation or program as a rebate program in the energy field, or if you've heard of any energy rebates out there going back 20 years or more, we've probably got one for you. So it's, we do Energy Star appliances, or, appliances, rebates on appliances that are more efficient than traditional or older models. And so we do a lot of rebates for both commercial and residential customers to help them buy down their energy costs, or buy down the cost for the innovation that they're using in their home to reduce energy use. So we do lots of things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioning that kind of brought another question to my head. How true is it that if, let's say you have an old dryer, right? Does Edison come out to check it if it's good still, or does it need to be replaced or anything like that?
I think occasionally we'll do spot checks on the rebate process to ensure everything's going well and people who are getting rebates for the right reasons. And so we'll do things like that. But by and large, no, we'll have you submit paperwork online, and we'll take care of virtually everything digitally.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
We also offer programs that are discount programs. Now, they're not for everybody, but when we offer discount programs, it's for folks who struggle to pay their monthly utility bills because of, they're in an economic situation that makes it harder. So we provide discounts for those folks. You have to apply for it. And then we also apply discounts for folks who rely on energy assistive devices that rely on electricity. So sleep app machines, oxygen machines for the elderly, for example. If you rely on electricity to keep yourself healthy through the device that you use, we'll also provide you a discount there as well. And
awesome.
all this stuff is available on our website, sce.com. It's fairly simple to go through, and we verify all the users to ensure that the people who are getting these discounts really deserve them. But we provide these discounts for folks who need them, and it's a great way for us to also help cover energy costs in California because they're high.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know
awesome
you guys
to
had all
know.
these
I didn't know
programs.
that.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you for being here and sharing all that. I love it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know what inspired you to become a member of the Eastvale Chamber and a board member?
Yeah. Well, so in my role, I'm a government affairs rep, and so essentially, I am for a lot of people, I am the only person from Edison they'll probably ever meet or see, and so that's why we have a job. That's why I have a job to do, which is to embed ourselves into local communities to ensure that those communities know we're listening to them, we care about them, and we have someone here for you, me, who can help you problem solve in the utility space. And so that's one of my main jobs. But in part of that, or to achieve that, I have to embed myself in all the communities that I serve. And I serve 11 cities throughout the Southland. And one of the ways we embed ourselves is by getting involved in chambers. I've been involved with the chamber for years now, but wasn't a board member until recently. And Harry asked me, of course, if Harry asks you to do something, you probably say yes. And so, so I said yes. And here, I'll say this about the Eastvale Chamber in particular. I wouldn't join a chamber board for a chamber that I didn't think was really doing a great job at their craft. This Eastvale Chamber does a great job. This is, in my view, and I said it earlier, truly one of the best chambers around here in the Inland Empire in the Southland. You guys take business very seriously, and you do a lot to bring people together. And so, of course, when Harry said, Mark, will you join the board? I said, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you for being a member, President Circle member, and now board member, serving as vice chair.
Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah. Very
That's
excited.
a new position.
I know. And I can't believe you guys have entrusted it to me. I need to make sure I do a good job for you guys.
So I think you kind of explained or shared your experience with the Eastvale Chamber. So we'll go ahead and go to the next question.
Sure.
So you have been, how long you've been part of the chamber?
For as long as I've been at Edison, which is 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So throughout those 9 years, what has been your favorite event to attend and why?
Yeah, it was easy. State of the City, because it's the big event for the year. It brings everybody together from the business community, but also from the community itself. And our local elected officials and city officials. It really brings everybody together. It's incredible. And, the city and the chamber do a really good job partnering on their State of the City event. It's really fun, it's really engaging. Your mayor dresses up in funny costumes sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Also, there's some great food there, right? You bring in local businesses. There's so much good food here in Eastvale. And they show up to this event and they give you samples. It's incredible. I love it. I'm definitely going to be there again.
Yay! We'll see you.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll kind of leave it open. If there's anything in specific that you would like to share with their viewers, if not, we will go ahead and list all your information in the bio.
Yeah.
We can list the website so they can know about these discount programs as well. But is there anything else that you want to add on?
There's two things I want to say. And this is something that, the first thing is a basic fact about our company and how the industry works. I want people to know this because it's not common knowledge. It should be, but it's not. Southern California Edison does not generate revenue or profit by selling electricity. So in other words, we only charge the end user what it costs for us to get the electrons to your door. And of course, that includes everything that comes along with that, delivery costs and maintenance costs of the grid, because you can't deliver electricity safely and reliably over time without upgrading the system over time as well. So all those costs, everything you pay for your utility bill covers that essential service. Where we do profit as a company, because we are on the stock exchange, we're a for-profit company, Where we do generate revenue is through building infrastructure. We're an infrastructure company. And so when we generate revenue for shareholders, it's when we are generating or building new pieces of infrastructure that help the system to run better, safer, faster, what have you. And so that's something that I like people to know, because when your rate goes up, it's not necessarily because we are increasing the price per kilowatt hour that you use for some kind of revenue generation plan. That's not what it is. Also, the California Public Utilities Commission is the main body that regulates us. We call them the CPUC up in San Francisco. They make all of our most significant decisions for us as our regulators. So they actually tell us how much we can charge customers per kilowatt hour. And that rate gets adjusted here and there. Every 4 years, we go back to them for a rate adjustment to cover new things like what we're doing now, which is we're investing a lot in grid maintenance, or rather grid hardening, to ensure that our system has the lowest risk possible for starting a fire in Southern California. Obviously, the utility system plays a role in fire mitigation in California, and we've done a lot of work over the last 10 years, pouring lots of resources into making sure that our grid can handle the summer heat and the dry conditions without sparking fires. That's the ultimate goal. It's not, we can't guarantee that, of course. It's not 100% sure that we will prevent fires, but I can tell you that in high fire risk areas, which we have a lot of them here, we've reduced the fire risk by something like 80%. And that's by doing things like what we call covered conductors. So wrapping the conductor, the lines that we see on towers and lines or on poles, we wrap that with a synthetic material, just like you'd see with an extension cord. We wrap it in a kind of a rubbery material, and that actually prevents sparks from flying down to vegetation below. Vegetation management, pouring a lot of time and money into reducing vegetation around our infrastructure, things like that, dramatically increasing our response to the wildfire issue in California. And so I want folks to know those two things extra on top of what we've talked about today. How we generate revenue as a company and generate profit for our shareholders, but also what we're doing with the dollars that we are given by ratepayers and shareholders, which is to invest that money right into the grid to make sure that it's safer and more reliable and more secure than it ever has been before. And so that's what we're working on every single day.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good information. Like you said, it should be common knowledge, but it's not. You know. To us, as we get a bill, we just got to pay it.
I know. That's me too, right? That's me too. So I get it.
But yeah, thank you for sharing.
So
we'll put your website on the link right here below.
Right there. Is it here?
Right there. Over there.
SCE.com. It's where you can find virtually anything that you'd ever want to find out about us is on our website. It's a very big website with virtually every bit of information that you could ever ask of us. It's all there.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate you making the time.
It's my pleasure. So much fun. I haven't done a podcast in a long time. I'm happy to be here.
We're pretty good at it.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Well, thank you so much. See you guys next time.
Bye. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.